On the lake at Pineview. You don't think there's trout in here? What do you know? What do I know? What does anybody know? Man. Oh. There was a crappie on top of the water and I just hit him right in the face with my indicator. Trying to cast past him so I could run it in front of him. That didn't work very well. Oh, he's got it, he's got it. Come on. He's got it, he's got it, he's got it. Dang it. Okay, I went back to my spot that I haven't been to for a minute. I tried to catch a couple in one spot off a bush and then move. Catch a couple off a bush, then move. Sun just decided to come out again. Oh man. But dang it, he pulled it right out of his mouth. Oh, dang it. Just pulled it right out of his mouth. I just pulled it right out of a good crappie's mouth. I watched him take it. I did my little trick where once I see one come up, I yank it past him. Oh man, come on. Missed him again. I don't think that was a very big fish though. It was a small crappie. I don't know if you can see the pelican. There's a pelican right there. Swimming around trying to catch some of my fish. And two fish just came up right by my indicator again. The indicator I'm using is a round cork indicator. It's painted on one side so you can still see it. The bottom half of it's not painted, it's just cork colored. And I think that they can't see it from the bottom, then all of a sudden they move it and they see that fluorescent color and they can't help it. Keep falling backwards into this hole. There's a hole right behind me. I keep forgetting it's there. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty impressed with this rod and reel setup. $80 on Amazon. I was here yesterday. I don't know what I hooked into. I'm gonna assume it was either a carp or a muskie. But I was here yesterday and I hooked into a fish and set the pole like I just did then. Snapped my rod in half. Dang it. Keep pulling it right out of their face. Oh man, last time I exited the water with my indicator, there was some crap on the water and it stuck on my indicator. So now if I hook anything on this one, it's got to be by feel. So since I know it's got to be by, and I felt one. I was just gonna say, so since I know it's got to be by feel, because I got some crap on there, you got to keep your line nice and taut, which means that you've got to keep a hold of it, and you can't let it sag you. See? Don't think I missed one. Look at that. I don't know if you can see that. Scales on my hook. Make sure we're still recording. Hopefully this is still recording. Only one way to find out. Okay. Scales on the hook. Little teeny tiny crappie scales. That kind of bite felt like a bluegill. Alright, back out to my spot where I caught my slabs yesterday. Saw that pelican just caught him a crappie. That's one. This is on the orange hare's ear. On the orange hare's ear. Again, a little baby. I decided to jump out of the water again and be like, look, I'm tough, I'm cool. Running out of daylight. I about have to switch over my sunglasses for my regular glasses. The problem is I keep getting a bite every cast like that right there. Swimming away with it. Ah, another little guy, guaranteed. Yep. And they are hammering this trout magnet. Hammering the trout magnet. Killing it. Yes. That's the one we came for. Oh no, I think it's a catfish. I think it's a cat. Is it a catfish? What is it? Bass? What the hell is it? Oh, I thought it was a big crappie because of the way it fought. Kitty cat foul hooked. Huh. They wanted to make a home in my net. Nope, you gotta wait. Wild, wild. Oh yes, that was a catfish on the trout magnet, by the way, for those of you keeping track. So I've caught 3 different species here just today on the trout magnet. Oh man, there's one swimming right by my indicator again. Oh, come on. Don't rob me of that one. That was a good bite. Dang it. Oh, dang, that was a really, really good bite. And then it decides to come up in the exact same spot and jump just for like a last minute screw you, fella. Little guy. Crap on my top hook at the exact same time. Crappie. Little one. There's one just came up right there. Come on, where's that slab at? Come on, baby. Looking for that big dog. Looking for that big dog. Oh, I wish you guys could just see the amount of fish that are coming up right now. It's pretty wild. There's a lot. So, since I just threw over there and set the hook and disturbed the crap out of the water by missing a fish, I cast to a different spot. There's fish everywhere here, so it's not like I'm hurting myself really. Oh, I got one. Oh. I don't let these little bites that are within 10 feet of me go for granted, and that's why. And that is why. Did you see that? Did I just call that or what? I said, I don't let these little bites within 10 feet of me go for granted. And that's why. Did you see that? Nothing. I didn't. Look, that's how much line I had out. There's my line. I got 10 feet of line out. That's why. That is why. I do not ever, yeah baby, take it for granted with those little teeny guys up close. See? Because that, my friends, is what you end up with. And finally broke the streak. He's got my top fly, which is my Prince Nymph. He all but pooped it out. Nice one, baby. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. That's keeper number 4. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Again, I apologize if the camera's getting shaken all over the place. There's nowhere to tie my fish. Nowhere. I keep giving them extra line and it keeps not working for the shaking part. Again, apologies. Okay, let's cast back out to that. This is my lunker spot. All my lunkers come from the same spot every single time, the same cast. The hilarious part, I put this cast out there and it's 20, 25 feet, 30 feet away, whatever. And I cast them perfectly where I want it, put it right where I want it, and then I'm catching fish 10 feet away from me. A big crappie just came up right there. Big crappie. Big crappie. Oh, big crappie just came up at my indicator. Big crappie just came up at my indicator. So when I do that, oh, there he is again. He's on my indicator. He's on it. I don't know what I expected to happen right then because there's no hooks on my indicator. But the fish on my indicator. He grabbed it and took it down with him. I'm right in the spot where I keep having bites, and it's right at the end of my hole. They're little teeny tiny niblets, but it's been 2 good ones that I've caught. Ooh. Almost. Touched it, but he didn't take it. He touched it hard enough to yank it off my hook. Meaning the only thing that I don't like about the new pole is what I use. What I use to tie my line, my clear line, to my colored line, meaning my clear line to my floated line or backing or anything. I use a different knot than most people use, and the knot that this came with from the factory keeps getting stuck in my eyelets. I hate it. That's one thing I did learn about this setup is I do not like the way that they tie the line together. I don't like it. I have to go redo it. I don't know if you saw that, I just missed a nice little bite. So I put it back in the same spot. hit a fish. Oh, I almost hit a fast fish with my indicator. He's sitting there. Oh. Oh, oh. Oh, dang it, dang it, dang it. Oh. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on. Back to the lunker spot again. Hopefully we can get lucky. Oh, that's a bite. Okay. We're back to that spot where I keep getting those bites and catching good fish right at the end of my pole. See what happens here. No fish, but I definitely got some crap. Got some crap on a couple things. And they just murder that thing. Rip it all apart. Alright. Witching hour. Last night, in this very spot, the last 40 minutes or so of daylight is when I hooked all my best fish and lost my biggest fish. So I hope that don't happen again, 'cause that'll suck. If you haven't been out and tried crappie fishing with a fly pole, it's a must. You have to. You have to get out and give it a try. It is a absolute must. It's something that I've never ever thought in a million years I would enjoy as much as I do. But because I'm a die-hard trout fisherman, but when you can come out here, I mean, it's hard to get into a day that's not somewhere like the Green River type of thing, or you know, some crazy Yellowstone. You know, if you're not somewhere like that, it's hard to get into the trout like you can get into panfish. You can catch both good-sized panfish, good-sized crappie, good-sized trout. You can do it all. Uh-oh, I'm getting a bite. Oh no, stay there. Stay there. Stay there, where'd you go? Oh, okay. Move my grabbed my stuff and moved my indicator about 3 feet to the right by the time I looked up, and then he was gone. Nice and quiet out here, I like it. Come on, big. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good bite. That was a good bite. That, oh, dang it. Wasn't a good enough bite. I missed it. Oh. Oh no, I just pulled it right out of a good one's mouth. Right out of his face. Just pulled it right out of his face. Gosh dang it. Right at my feet again. I had my line too loose. Oh, how did he get away that time? How did he get away that time? Man, he took it under and swam to the side. I know this is a big one right in front of me. I know it is, so I'm going to try to taunt him into it. Hanging out by this bush right in front of me. Oh, I just had him on. It was a nice big fish, dang it. Can't give up hope yet. It was almost too dark to see to take my hook off last night when I finally hooked a fish that was worth bragging about. Fish. Got him. Got him. Good one, too. Definite keeper. Oh, nope. Fat bluegill. Chubby bluegill, and he got off. That's okay. Come on, big old crappie. Come on, big old crappie. Come on, 15-inch slab crappie. Oh, oh, oh. 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 That was a good bite. Oh, I want it to be a big one again so bad. Oh, oh, oh. Got him. Oh, no. I had him at the end of my pole again. No. Son of a buck. Right at the end of my pole, you guys. He keeps biting. And I pull it up with weeds on it. Dang. I don't know how big it was, but had him on for a second. Again, I apologize if the camera is moving. Those fish, for some reason, act like they're going to get eaten. They want to try to get away or something. Alright, back to my lunker spot. Let's see what happens. I missed one. I pulled it right out of his mouth. So when I know that I do that, I pull it all the way out and lightly cast it right back in there where he was. See? See if you can get him to bite again, and it worked because he did bite again. So now let's see if we can get him to bite a third time.